Back at it again.
This is Manic Money Finance Channel.
And I'm Crypto Corey.
And I'm Money Mike. And we're here to
right off the bat, what do we got?
Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on, bud. It's pretty wild. We got geopolitical, we got, you name it, economic data. It's
And we just had non-farm payroll last week, so you know what that means. I'm Money Mike. It's the monthly candle expansion. That's what we anticipate. So the first week of the month, a lot of people are like, why do I always get wrecked in the first week of the month? Well, it's non-farm payroll. It's also, NFP stands for not for professionals. NFP. Remember that, non-farm payroll. So it's all the in the beginning of every month, it's all the economic data excluding agriculture.
Yep.
That's the explanation. Don't ask me what it actually is. I don't know, but all I know is that I kept getting wrecked at the beginning of the month, and when I stopped trading in that week, things got a lot better. So,
Nice. Yeah,
we're in the second week, so this is where we typically see, like a monthly candle expand, whether it goes up or down. In the beginning, we get that wick, which is our open, high, low, close, or open, low, high, close.
Our John Wick, if you will.
All black, one gun man, John Wick. Man.
Well, it's actually it's kind of funny because I'll actually bring it up real quick here, because this particular first week of the month, and it actually does track with what you say. I brought up the S&P 500 because a lot of people were seeing this pattern here and they were thinking, oh, this is a bull trap. We got to short this gap filled, and we are going to tank, because we were on the verge of, outright war with Iran. And then ceasefire. So a lot of people got wrecked. Market makers too. They got wrecked by this on the options premiums and everything else.
All runs on an algorithm. So it was 100%. I mean, whether it's, I don't know. You can argue all day whether it's the news or algorithms, but one thing's for certain, which is mad trippy, is that they both line up almost perfectly.
What's that?
Whether you are a news trader or if you're looking at the actual candles, I mean, let's face it, the footprints of big money, that's what we're looking at here. So whether you trade news or you just use charts, it's pretty trippy how they line up together. I don't know how to explain it. That's how I explain it. Basically, the way I see this is that first week of the month is non-farm payroll, and everybody tried to trade a pattern because they learned something on YouTube, which generated liquidity above the range which we have to our left, and it completely wiped them out because the market needs liquidity to go to where big money wants it to go. It needs liquidity. So, and where are the orders? All the stop losses are orders on the books, and the market makers can see that stuff. If you have a stop loss, they can see it. So, don't use a stop. No, I'm not saying don't. Definitely use a stop loss. But, anyways, what happened in my theory is that everybody who's trying to trade the pattern, they just got wiped out. And it's very strange how we had news that lined up with that. So market wants liquidity, it's going to go where the liquidity is. And once you understand that simple, basic concept, that's it.
Huh. Sorry. Facebook is trying to tell me I need to confirm my identity to post this.
Interesting. Yeah. It's all these security measures these days.
It's gotten real bad, but that's neither here nor there. All right.
So
You want to bring up Bitcoin? Talk about that here for a second.
yeah, why don't we do that? Dogs.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you can't hear the dog. Stop scratching.
I mean, my dog will just lose their mind if they hear anything outside. So
it's Sunday night. Let me get my screen. Okay, there we go. Sunday night, and yeah, I'm on the 1 minute chart. But ideally though, you're gonna be looking. 15-minute chart is where it's at. But I saw this. Let's see, I think it was on the daily. When it comes to Bitcoin and crypto, especially like low cap, the larger the time frame, the more accurate you're going to be. Notice how we just had the daily open or the daily close, right? That candle literally just closed, and now we're getting the expansion. So this is perfect right now. I'm going to trade one Bitcoin. I'm going to go long. Why? Why did I go long? Because it's keying off of the daily fair value gap. See this gap on the daily chart? And then if you don't know what a fair value gap is, check it out. The way we measure it is use the rectangle tool. Let's get rid of this so you can see it.
Might want to zoom out a little bit. Are you too zoomed in, or is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I'm going to show you what a fair value gap is, because most people will just gloss over this and they don't even notice it. The fair value gap is made up of 3 candles. Especially in the higher time frames, these key off almost perfectly, which is another theory as to why I believe it's 100% run by an algorithm. There's no way it runs this perfectly if it's not running on an algorithm. So I'm going to show you right here. Fair value gap is 3 candles. It's this candle right here, which is the previous candle. So notice how we have a high open, high, low, close. You have these wicks. And then following that candle, we have a massive expansion or create a gap. It's known as an inefficiency. Or you'll hear them called PD arrays, premium and discount arrays, which is an inefficiency in price. So these gaps right here, they have to be filled, because there was a number of orders that were in here that simply they didn't get filled, or it didn't have the market didn't have sufficient liquidity in this range, so it's seen as inefficient. Didn't have as many orders in basic terms. These inefficiencies will be shown as fair value gaps, volume imbalances, and liquidity voids. I'll show you all those right here. But right now, why we're keying off of this fair value gap is this is the basic one. You'll see these, they hit all the time. To the level of precision, you're going to be like, but why didn't I never see this before? So it's the first candle, which is the high of the previous candle where you have a big expansion. And then the following candle after that creates a low wick. And if there's a gap in here with this candle, that's called a fair value gap. And orders will fill in this range. Look how at the midway point, notice how I use the midway point of the rectangle. This is our entry. We want to be keying off the midway point, and we put our stop loss right below the fair value gap. And that looks like, let me see if I can find it. We can run a super tight stop loss with super high precision, and you don't have to risk a lot of your capital to do this. It's gonna trip you out, because like this is the precision right here. This is known as SMT, SMC, Smart Money Concepts, right? This would be a really ambitious trade that you'd be targeting the high. But notice how when we've already started talking that, look at how it's keyed off that midway point. And since we just had the open of the daily candle, it's moving. So you're using time as well as inefficiencies in price. So yeah, that's the fair value gap. You're everywhere, right? And let me show you something that'll trip you out right here. Let me I'll find one. Boom. Look at this one on the weekly. It was back in 2024 November. So this is every candle represents a week of time. So we use the high of the previous candle. Zoom in here. And the low, it didn't even make really a low. It just was the open, and it opened and expanded. So if you had played off of here, you might have gotten entry. Here you have been like, oh no, you might have been sweating, but look, did it violate the fair value gap? No, you have been good. And you have ride that weekly expansion off of that fair value gap. Look at that. All right, let's pick another one, right? So if you missed that one and you were patient and you know what you were looking for, boom, there's another one. High, a wick. You waited till the midway point, and it came close, but if you stuck to your rules, you had expansion off that. And the same is true when we're going down, right? Here's another. This is an inversion fair value gap, right? Because we call it inversion because it's inverted. It's just the opposite. But boom, right there. There's another one. So yeah, everybody's watching the stream. Go into your charts, and I challenge you, just look at this stuff, and you can start laughing. You're gonna be like, why didn't I see this before? And that's why my theory is that there's no possible way that this thing is moving in such a manner like this. This is Bitcoin, this is NASDAQ. All the assets are moving the exact same way. You can use this in all of them. Why does it work so perfectly? That's my question. And until that question is answered, I can't really. I got nothing.
Well, it makes sense, you know. You're going off fundamentals and everything. The trade's making money. Watching it go up in real time as you're going over the chart.
And having the confidence in a model like this is huge.
I'm just worried that we're going to double top here at 71,000 because it seems like it's having a hard time. All right? Is that what you're seeing too?
71,000. What are you seeing as double top from?
The live chart. Yeah, I'm dialed right down to the 1 hour chart right now.
So what I see right off the bat on the 1 hour chart is.
I'm not talking 1 hour. I'm talking 1 minute candles.
Yeah, 1 minute candles.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to stay out of the 1 minute because it tricks you. I see something like this in the 1 hour. See that?
Yeah.
Making a head and shoulder kind of pattern, and then we could possibly come back down. See this? I drew this out. We just zoom out really big. You see how we have another bear flag kind of forming? And we can trade this range, right? We just zoom out, and we saw that we just basically hit the top of this. So it's like, why am I going long? Well, it's Sunday, and most people are trading, and they think it's gonna go. They think it's gonna be simple, and it's just gonna do this. So where is the money? It's above us because their stop losses are there. They're gonna wreck them first before they drive it down. I see it. The only way I know about this is because I've lost so much money trying to trade this asset. And you start to think like, there's like people watching my computer. They're like, they see my money. They're gonna steal my measly little $5,000.
Like yeah. Oh yeah, the way price movement goes, it makes you feel like like someone's watching you and actively wiping out your freaking liquidity.
The algorithm works so good that it does that. You would almost think that it's out to get you, and if you actually have that mindset, you're actually at an advantage because you just need to flip that on its head and counter trade yourself. Because once you start having these thoughts in your head, you'd be able to self-analyze and step outside of yourself before you take that trade. You kind of like yeah, I would put my stop loss there. Yeah, it would look like, this head and shoulders pattern's going to trade down. So I would go short, right? No. Instead, go long. And then target your stop loss.
Just do the opposite of whatever your emotions tell you.
Exactly. Yeah, we're getting into some like get on mind trip.
Yeah. You want to go over economic data?
Yep. So we should be obviously doing that first before we jump into charts. But I like to look at the charts because they're interesting, and people find that interesting. They want about the.
Do you want me to bring it up? You gonna bring it up? Nice.
So I should be signed in my account, so I should be cleaning this up. So this is a great opportunity to show you how to change this. So if you open up your Forex Factory, go to forexfactory.com, right? And it looks like this originally. And notice how we have all different currencies. So if you don't know what you're looking for, this is going to be super annoying. So we're just looking for the orange and red folders, and we're only looking at USD. So notice how where I got to that page, I just clicked on this little thing, this little tab that says filter, the top right, and I hit apply filter. And now it's only going to bring up USD, and it's only going to bring up big news drivers.
Yeah, I would have to say that those red folders would probably be the only thing that I would be worried about.
That's all really what we're looking for. PPI, Producers Price Index, so month over month. That's typically a good. It's a good driver. Trading that, you see a big. I mean, this is the second week, so we get the expansion of the month. So I don't really see anything that's concerning me. Like where I'd be like, I wouldn't trade that. Just be looking for your model, and what is the model? Looking for higher time frame PD arrays. What I just showed you. You're going to be looking for inversion fair value gaps, liquidity voids, volume imbalances. Those simple things, and you're going to wait until you see that stuff before you take a trade. And we're only looking for A+ setups here.
A+. That's
my spiel.
Well, this week could be rough in general. So the overarching thing right now, narrative, I guess you would call it, that people are thinking about and that they're worried about is going to be the fact that Iran and the United States did not iron out a peace deal. So JD Vance left Islamabad, I don't know how you pronounce that, with no deal because Iran wants nukes. Just that's basically it. Yep, the United States was like no nukes, and they're like, yep, no, that's a deal breaker. So what can you do? It might.
Done charging.
Yeah. And then they're also talking about blockading the Strait of Hormuz this week because of that. So traders are very, very scared right now. And yeah, I can actually go check out overnight trading because that just started a little while ago on the SPY on the S&P 500, and it is down $6-7 a share on overnight trading right now. Holy crap! Oh yeah, but I'm gonna just put it out there. It was down $20 a share on overnight trading just 20 minutes ago. So, and that was probably from last week on Friday. So we are Jesus Christ.
That wasn't the meme I was looking for, but he says it eventually.
Well, that's why you just buy American made, you know?
You don't need a vape.
Oh, I need my. Oh, it says the guy that smokes cigarettes and cigars. Oh, but I don't inhale. Oh, good times.
But it's interesting that you mentioned that the news. So think about that. We put that to our whole model.
Yeah.
Traders are trading the news. They think this whole incident's gonna blow up. It'd be funny. They come out this week and they change course and do some stuff they always done.
Well, so that's been the trend that has been happening for quite some time now, and they call it Taco Tuesday for Trump. But basically, some crap news will drop over the weekend. The S&P 500, everything kind of craters a little bit, goes down, and then Tuesday morning, right before the markets open, there's a tweet, little Twitter post, and all of a sudden, markets rebound. And this past week was no exception. It literally happened Tuesday at 8 something in the morning. Boom, bada bing. We've reached the ceasefire. And yeah. Yep. Oh no, that was at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. That's right. He had an 8 p.m. deadline for Monday, but it was still, I would call that Taco Tuesday still because the market just took off. So we're kind of seeing more of the same. Another thing that's good to, yeah, and I know a lot of people are probably thinking like, "Oh, how can I make money still in that instance?" And right now, if you're worried because they're talking about blockading the Strait of Hormuz and all that stuff, so if you're wondering, how to freaking make money off that, I'll actually share it with you right now. It is oil. And as you can see from the good old oil chart here, that bad boy is rocketing right now in the futures, of course. So we're up $8 a barrel right now on the crude oil futures. So
I think I saw something. I don't know if I'll pull it up. Keep going.
So I'm actually gonna go ahead and show them. Like, if you don't know how to get into oil futures, you can. Why is this doing this right now? It's being
shutting you down, dude.
It's being a little weird. It's like anytime I go to the other chart right now, it's taking it off of the main screen. So I'll just go ahead and bring up one of these oil stocks that has been like huge for people. This is it. This is Indonesian Energy Corporation. So this is one of the oil stocks. There's also small domestic oil stocks like KLXE. Husa got delisted. But you could go with you can even go with the large cap oil stocks if you think, we're going to have a rough Monday and oil's going to keep going up. Like this stock right here is a perfect opportunity. You can see it's been battered down. So if the oil keeps going up, this thing could go to $4 on Monday, no problem. Like it would take very little effort. If people think the war is gonna, reignite over there. So there's ways to make money. Another one is certain self-defense stocks too. So this one right here, this is Red Cat. They're a military drone company. So if they regularly rocket up to $16 a share. Just bring up the 1 month chart to show you. That's super annoying. So they regularly rocket up to, what is that? $18 a share they hit, $19 a share. So there's definitely ways to make money here. Yeah, you don't have to.
Look at that liquidity void right off the bat.
What's that? The giant.
Complete void in trading.
Giant gap up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the overnight trading. That's aftermarket and pre-market trading does not show on TradingView.
Exactly. So that's a trading, that's like a liquidity void is lack of liquidity. So you notice that second peak, that convenient, just goes right to the midway point.
Oh yeah, fills the gap. Yeah.
So I would suggest you to even come up further, fill that gap again.
Oh yeah, if war reignites this week.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because these guys make drones for the military.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so there's always opportunities to make money. It's crazy. Just got to be creative. You got to be the pattern recognition. That's huge. This is me watching this stuff for months and seeing like what tends to rocket when war starts. So oil stocks solid every time Israel starts bombing somebody, or the Houthis start shooting ships in the freaking straits. Yeah. It's wild. Yeah. I mean, we're not political. We don't care about any of that stuff. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I have no opinions on the political side of it, at least not here. Probably not ever.
That's like something that someone would say that has an opinion.
Nope. No opinions whatsoever. I just want to make money. So yeah, I mean, volatility can be rough. The volatility that we've seen. That's the thing, yeah. If you're on the good side of it, life is great. If you're on the bad side of it, well, maybe buy some puts for insurance.
Get ready.
If you're shorting, you can buy calls. If you're going long, you can buy puts. There is insurance out there for your trades. You won't make as much money if it goes the way you want it to go, but at least you literally will not have to worry about losing money. It's pretty
open a short and a long?
So you can't open a short and a long unless you're doing two different brokerage accounts, and that can get dicey with taxation. So what you would do instead is use the same brokerage account. If you're going long, you buy the corresponding options to save yourself from losing money, like puts. And if you're going short, you buy the calls, because you can do that at the same time. You can't open a long and a short on the same stock in the same account. They do not. Yeah, because you got to buy to cover. So if you open a short, you can't then go and just buy other shares, Plus, that wouldn't be in your best interest anyways, because if you're buying shares after opening a short, you're going to drive the price up. That's stupid. Yeah. Just that's a basic. I mean, obviously, we probably don't have enough money that we're going to do anything with that. But all right. I stopped streaming my chart. We got your chart up now, bud.
Yeah, we're just
TNA.
While we're doing that.
TNA.
Oh no. Analysis. Yeah. That's what I meant.
The trade's looking decent now, bud. It's rocketing towards 7.
Live time with the
Go.
short time frame here.
Look at your trade. It shows it on the chart. Up to 30. She rocketed over 71,000, guys. It's a smiley face too. Look at.
Where is liquidity? People stop losses. They're up here. Check it out. They were scammed, thinking this is a bull flag, right? But guess what? Guess what, chat? It wasn't time. Remember what I say? Time before price. What happened? They got they got cooked. They cooked, chat. As Gen Z would say. But guess where it's going right now? It's going up there. Because the people who could not accept a loss here, they kept it. Or the people who try to jump, the people who try to jump in a short here, guess where their stop loss is? It's right above that flag. And then the next stop, because we all have done it, when the chart starts going the opposite direction, they're so convicted that it's going to go down. What do? They move the stop loss up to here. And so that's the next stop, and so on and so forth. Just think about trading, how a retail trader trades, and the only way we can do that is by trading like a retail trader. And can't say the other R word, but
it's implied.
Similar.
It's definitely implied.
But it all goes. I mean, this could just dump in my face any second now. So I could just, anything's possible in this. But the way I see it is because I've been wrecked so many times, and I thought this Bitcoin. I got into the point where it's Bitcoin's a scam. This is why people say Bitcoin's a scam. Because when they try to trade this thing, they absolutely get walked on. And why is that? It's because it's manipulated. We wouldn't be able to measure it into such precision like this if it wasn't manipulated. That's the beauty of it. That's why we have something here. And big money knows this. It's just the algorithm works so good. People keep falling for it.
Yeah, they do.
And it really comes down to just patience. If you just have the patience, wait for your model, and that's why I just showed you was my model. This is my model. Pretty freaking simple. I mean, it's not rocket science here, guys. Like a 5-year-old can figure this out. You're just overcomplicating it.
Yes, a 5-year-old can start their own shitcoin nowadays.
Right? Everybody thinks trading is this glamorous thing. It's oh, you must be a genius if you know this stuff. You're an absolute genius. No, a kindergartner can figure this out. They literally have kindergartners in first grade, second grade, were taught, and they're already profitable. Which,
Yeah, I mean that's where I fell in love with this stuff, man. We did the stock market trading in elementary school, 6th grade.
They had that with you?
Yeah, they must have had it with you too, man. You went to the same school.
They scammed us for sure.
Yeah, it was the math teacher was the one. Oh, so it was a particular teacher.
Yeah, it was probably
curly hair, real curly hair. She was younger. She was probably 30 or less when I was her student in 6th grade. She wasn't my actual student in 6th grade, but she was one of them. And she did math for everybody. We used to switch classes at one point in the day. I can't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about? The real curly.
Tired, right? Because then there was we had Miss Ackerley, which was job, and I mean, Miss Ackerley, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. We gave you absolute hell. I feel bad for her, dude.
Oh,
But
that's hilarious.
it was her. I think it was her first year, so she must have taken over for that teacher that you had.
So I had Hafner, but the one I'm talking,
I've never heard.
she was old when she was my teacher, so it would have made sense that she retired. The other one might have had a baby, but I'm pretty sure she got moved down to one of the younger classes after we left the elementary school. But she was the one that did the stock market game, and it was literally like a game that you competed against other schools your age. And I remember, dude, I was going hard on like CVS and stuff like that back in the day.
Dude, I wish my math teacher showed me that.
Yeah, it was all her. It's like her name began with an F or something like that. It's like popping into my head, but I can't get it, you know? But yeah, dude, it was so funny because my trades like were nothing special. Like I told you, I went like I think I split my 100 grand into thirds, and I did like CVS and a couple other things like that. And like I made money on all my trades, but like it wasn't enough to get us to the point where we were beating, the top 10 classes, just because my portfolio was up 15% in the, whatever it might have been 1, 2, 3 months that we did it. It was not enough. Oh yeah, dude. And you go on the leaderboard, you could see like the top schools were like at 100% profit margin. And yeah, they were cheating. They were cheating, bro.
They capping, straight up capping.
If I knew what I know now, dude, it would have been crazy.
Right?
Not even like just the, like time travel type thing. I mean, like, if we were able to invest in options and this and that, really go nuts, earnings dates and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The only reason why I got into this is because of you and also Mark. I had no interest in any of this.
Yep. Yeah.
So I started actually looking at it, and I was like, oh, there's something here.
Good times, dude. Yeah, so that Bitcoin trade is working out nicely. I'm watching the live chart. We rocketed over 71,000 again. I think we might stick with it.
Question is,
yeah.
why is this working now? Because look, so the daily chart, look at this timer, 23 hours and 20 minutes. It literally just opened the daily candle. And that's why it's working, because it's not going to work at any other time. Time is always first before price. Don't play your patterns or whatever before it's time, because yes, you might start thinking, oh, patterns are a scam too. They're not a scam. Yes, they are at certain times, but if you're playing the right time, all of a sudden, oh my goodness, it starts working. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, like you definitely got to be careful around earnings, major geopolitical events. There's certain things, man, and it's like, oh, nothing else matters anymore for the moment.
Here she goes. So now we're getting, look at that.
You think it's gonna
quarter block?
You think
throwing another concept at you that's not closing yet? This is a 1 minute chart. You can't trust 1 minute chart. That's why people get wrecked. If you're trying to trade this and you start going off your concepts, look at that gap just created. It's coming down now. You see, I've sat in front of the chart so much where I see it. Yeah, you're trading the 1 minute, it's gonna get wrecked. See that? Something you're gonna find it. That's the fractal nature of trading. You can find whatever you're looking for, and then you think like, oh, if I just knew more patterns, if I could just find that special indicator, if I could just, just do this next thing because this last thing didn't work. you just keep chasing that rabbit. You're not going to get the more simple you make this, the better off you're going to be, because trust me, I've gone down that rabbit hole of trying to find every indicator, every strategy, everything helps, but you come to realize the more you know, the harder it gets, and that's a trip. People who've been trading a while, they know what I'm talking about. The more strategies you're learning, more concepts, it's like the more you see, and then all of a sudden you can see it both ways.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm watching one of my biggest holdings. It's up 11% so far in overnight trading. It's a stock. They actually have stocks trading overnight now.
Yeah, isn't that a crazy concept? They're changing that too.
Low liquidity. It's very low liquidity. You can only get trading on those through certain brokerages like Interactive Brokers. But so it's very low liquidity. So a lot of times it'll be a fake out, but still sometimes it's nice to see, because Robinhood still price tracks and it still shows me that I'm already making money, which is good because on Friday I went full port and my margin buffer was just under 1%. That's right, people. No, we're Manic. That's how it goes, buddy.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
All in or nothing, baby.
Well, because I only have one stock holding right now that has margin, and it just so happens to be like one of the more stable ones. Fingers crossed. And so therefore, as long as that one does well, I won't get margin called. I won't get liquidated. Stop losses.
He's hungry, right? There's people who jumped into this late. They can just keep going, but where's she going next? Exactly. Right? She's hungry.
We're 71,057. I don't know. Me, myself, I would be exiting the trade now.
What's this? You're exiting trade?
I would be exiting right now, yeah, because we had like some. Oh, you bought more?
Yep. If we're a little late into this trade, okay, guess what? We're gonna put that stop loss. If we hit the stop loss, I'm out. I made $230. But not only that, we just added the trade. So if she keeps going, get that money, baby.
Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, you never know. I mean, you're.
Trade. I mean, what was that? Maybe since we started this stream, so like maybe 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's. We've been actually streaming longer than that, bud. I'm coming up on an hour here soon.
Interesting.
45 minutes. Yeah, but it looks like it's turning around. That's funny. That is funny. So you put you put yourself at a huh?
Typical Sunday evening. Well, sometimes we get these big run-ups, so we'll see.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. You never know.
Right here, you see it? It's taking its time right at the midway point of the Fair Valley Gap, and then bingo! Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new Chevrolet. So not only that, so how we just did that? We put our stop loss in profit, and then we add it to the position. This is what professionals do. Professionals add to the position. Not when they're under. Not when they're under. When they're up.
No, you're not a big proponent of averaging down?
Well, I mean, if you're playing long game, then yes. But if you're playing what we're showing you here,
short term,
1 hour time frame, 2 hour time frames, 4 hour time frames, yes, it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah, it makes sense because there's definitely been times when averaging down made me a ton of money and turned a unsuccessful trade into a very successful one.
And honestly, if you're just getting into crypto, that's the way to go. You want to be be averaging, because obviously we're trending. It's over all time period we're going up. So if you just have patience and as long as you don't sell, you're gonna be fine. But if you're talking like futures accounts and you're using margin, all this and that, you cannot be averaging into positions like you do in spot trading because you're going to get margin called and there's fees. And then there's also like, it's not just like holding a stock, you get overnight fees and they charge you money for trying to stay in a position. So, or even sell in a position if you held it for a longer period of time. There's all these rules and no one talks about that.
That's crazy. Yeah, you don't get that with the brokerage accounts, especially if you're not trading margin. Like even the margin fees on a brokerage account are next to nothing, dude. It's crazy. Like it's a small percentage if you're buying more than you have money for, but it's like they don't do any of you don't get hit with those fees.
Yeah, if you're holding a futures trade overnight, typically you're getting charged a fee.
Ah. Is it bad?
I mean, everything varies.
Compared to just holding equities?
Most people don't factor into that, into their whole trading concept. They never even talk about it. You never hear anybody talk about that.
Yeah.
And it's just the same thing as like trying to trade Bitcoin on Coinbase. All the crappy fees.
Yeah.
There's no way. It's really hard to make money with those types of fees.
Yep, unless you're averaging. It's like it's one of those things. You gotta sign up for Coinbase one, so you don't get hit with the brokerage fee.
It's different if you have a lot. So like a self-funded account, and a lot of people are using like prop firms. So if you're borrowing someone else's money, yeah, they have all these hidden rules. You have daily drawdown, or you can just get hit with that, and then your account's done. So if you're a trading prop firm, the rules are ridiculous. It'd be better for you to save up $5,000 and self-fund an account, and then do it that way. Just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Start small, even if it's only 15.
You're not gonna get hit with those fees, and you're not gonna. Everybody's like distracted, like, oh, I can have a $50,000 account, but you can't.
It's not your money.
$50,000. You only have a certain amount of drawdown. Really, you can be trading maximum 2 contracts, like.
And it's not your money. It's not your account. You're trading somebody else's money.
Yeah.
It's like.
And they're promising these payouts, and then I've heard stories of people not getting their payouts. People all of a sudden their account's locked out and they're not able to get their money.
Yep, because they know that person doesn't have enough money to get a lawyer to go after them. So.
Oh, exactly, and then that's just the cost of doing business for them. If they do happen to have somebody that comes along and tries to sue them or whatever.
Oh, buddy, it just keeps ticking up, bud.
Yeah, we're just playing fair value gaps there. Kid, it's just fucking looks like I'm wicked smart. Something.
Yeah.
I'm playing fair value gaps straight from the northeast.
Blew through that double top. Let's see if it continues.
And that's because it's time before price. Why is it working now? Everybody's like losing their mind. Why is it working now? They just stole those stop losses.
Oh yeah. Well, you think it might reverse now? They stole the shorts.
We're in the 1 minute. Remember? Hey, kid, I'm talking to you straight from. I took my girlfriend's tips from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trading on this trade yet, but stop losses right there. Remember that flag? We got this. Here.
How do you feel about trailing stop losses, bud?
What?
Trailing stop losses.
That's what we're doing right here.
Yeah. So you just keep.
As soon as we see an inefficiency, not only that, we can add to the position if you're feeling.
Oh, I wouldn't be adding right now. If you're looking at a $500 profit in 1 hour on a Sunday, you know what I mean? Like, that's.
Yeah, like, if this was your account and you had $500, what would you be on right now?
Calling out of work tomorrow.
You take a screenshot screenshot and be showing your friends, or would you be like, oh, I'm gonna close that position? And
Yeah, I would definitely be closing the position right now because it's like, all right, I can call out of work tomorrow now. Like,
$500, it's like a paycheck. Most people, that's not even a full paycheck for a week.
oh, that's
Say, okay, I don't need to work the rest of the week. See you guys. I'm going skydiving.
I don't know about a week. That would be rough.
I mean, talking like the typical population, like that live off of minimum wage.
Yeah,
$500
it's
is
crazy.
I mean, a lot of people are actually taking in less than that, dude, which is crazy. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah, because the federal minimum wage is $7.50 still, which is insane.
I don't know, but yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But probably could have just held that position and we'd have been fine. But let's think of it from a logical perspective. Like if we actually were in that trade, we would have 100% taken that money because $500, good chunk of change. And we can do the same thing tomorrow. We'll find another opportunity during the week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All you need to do is fund a $5,000 account. I mean, some people might think like that's a lot of money. I mean, it's a good chunk of change. But
you start out, you can start out small with whatever you got though too, especially if you're looking at altcoins and stuff, because there's a lot of opportunities. You know, if it's the stock market or cryptocurrency, like you could take your tax refund 1 year instead of spending it on stupid stuff, put it in a freaking investing account. Like, you know, do yourself a favor.
Look at that. Within, what is it?
1 hour. It was
an hour.
Yeah.
That we made $500. How do you make $500 an hour? Well, is it there?
Rob a liquor store?
Yeah,
That's a joke.
bad idea. Do not do that.
That's a joke. Not financial advice.
Sorry, YouTube.
Do you want to check out Mallcoin real quick? Because I was talking about it on stream last time. This is more just MAUL coin. You're not gonna find it on there. No, you got to go Dex Screener. Dex, you have to go Dex.
We're on that right now.
Yeah, you got to either go Dex Screener or you got to go.
I know it's brand new.
Yeah, Pump Fun. I use Pump Fun only because from there I can look at all the top holders, trades, etc. But so that Aroha is such a scam, dude. That number 5 token, Aroha. Dude, there's something called an Aroha hyperledger, but they don't have a native cryptocurrency. So they're freaking just scamming people with the same name. You know, you're using that name to scam people. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Dex Screener has a nice readout. It's different.
I mean, it uses TradingView. Same engine.
Nice.
You can do all this same stuff in the Dex Screener app or whatever you want to call it, operating system.
Yeah. So it says 336 makers. Does that mean 336 holders or just 336 people buying and selling? Oh, it's 172 holders. I can see that right there.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So if I were to be playing high leverage, do they have perpetuals on this?
No. This is literally swap in only, decentralized exchange. You have to use Pump Fun. So what people do is you can swap in and out on your wallet, on your non-custodial wallet. They use Liquid Stream. They'll use a bunch of different, providers, but not financial advice. So there's no exchanges for this yet. This is literally just Pump Fun. That's the only liquidity pool too. So I'm waiting. It should be on Radium any day now because we had a giant whale jump in, hundreds of Solana. They literally did 2 strategic buys, and those are the 2 giant green candles you see, especially that one massive one. That was his first buy. So we got this new whale, and they are very familiar with the crypto space. So I'm basically seeing what I'm thinking is that that new giant whale is probably going to start a liquidity pool on Radium because this thing is should be on Radium by now, you know, because it's a Solana native token and stuff. So, oh yeah, that big
As
that
soon as they bought that, a lot of people just sold their positions, took their money, and then it came down, and then someone bought and brought it back into the range. You can tell
that was the same guy.
something is they're driving this and they're trending it.
Oh yeah, so
This is intentional.
it has a very, very active community on StockTwits, and they are just freaking pumping the crap out of it, dude. This thing has been trending since I found it, basically almost 24/7 trending on StockTwits because of the community. And then the dev is, he's going hard in the paint, trying to get, coin market cap listings, all that stuff. So, there's the Telegram, the Discord, the website, the Twitter, etc., etc. So it's been pretty fun, and like I said, I'm well into the money on this one. Maybe I didn't buy, maybe I'm just fronting. So capping.
Straight up capping, chat.
Yeah. You'll never know. I won't tell you. I talked all about it on the last stream. That's the funniest thing. Huh?
It looks like a fake version of it was made here a few days ago.
Oh, no way.
Same mall coin on Solana.
Yup. That's how you know you've made it, man.
They start making fake versions of these. You have to watch it out. Make sure you get the right contract address.
Volume is less than $1. That's how you know you've made it, dude. If you get fakers. Yeah. That's like Aroha. I don't even know how that thing is still up there. You could see they pay for the boost. So see at the top there, they can literally pay for a boost.
They call it Aroha.
On Dex Screener. Aroha, yeah. It's a hyperledger. It's an actual thing in the crypto space. It's an actual company doing like stuff for corporations, and they don't have a native token. They don't have a native crypto.
Spanish word for red, Rojo?
That's Rojo, Rojo. It's definitely not. This is Japanese.
Spanish. Yo, straight up. Sorry, chat. Yo, I'm cooked.
This is a Japanese word, Aroha. Iroha. Dude, so the funniest thing about this one in particular is that the dev has been gone. So the developer's been gone. So this last giant spike, this was all other people. Like if you go and look at the holders on Pump Fund, you'll see that the dev is nowhere to be found, the developer. Unless and it's so striated that the top holder owns less than 5%. It might even be smaller than that. So when this thing was hitting 1.52 million, it was community driven, already abandoned by the developer. And as you can see, the liquidity in this is the same as Mallcoin. And this one's actually been around longer. It's a coin, has a coin market cap listing. You can look at the chart on StockTwits because StockTwits only uses coin market cap for their charts. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, just so you know, after you got off Daddy Darth Maul, it just rocketed up to a 380,000 market cap. Is that the Manic Money bump?
Maybe. Like, people are watching this, they're like, yo, this small coin, we're pumped it.
It's the Manic Money bump.
Manic Money pump.
Yeah.
Look at
that. Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I already told my my target, my exit target and stuff on the last live stream. I am not inebriated tonight, so I'm not going to be offering all kinds of information and stuff. But I'm just holding. I'm excited about this one. It's fun. It's fun to find something brand new and then watch it, evolve.
It's an addiction, I know.
I like how this shows you the price on the trade, It's pretty cool.
I'll bring yours up.
Well, oh yeah. Because I use Pump Fun, and for some reason they do not. They oh yeah, I use Pump Fun, and for some reason they do not like showing the price of the trade. They'll show you what's trading, like how many Solana is trading, and this is on the 30-minute candles. These candles are all 30 minutes. So you can see how quickly this thing is just up, down, all around with the minimal liquidity and stuff. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy to see. But still, it's I like it a lot. Like I said, I aped into this thing and yeah, now I kind of want to see what it does. It's fun. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It kind of gives me Safe Moon vibes a little bit from way back in the day there. Talked about that one a few times. But at the same token, it's just one guy doing his thing, using a particular platform to market this and get this trending and stuff. Unfortunately, the top holders glitches on this a little bit. Probably not on Deck Screener. So, right now we can't look at the top holders and how much they're holding unless maybe I try to refresh it. Yeah, I see the top holders is glitching right now. And I don't even want to click on the chart at all because every time I do, I don't know what it is with the multiple monitors, but I lose it here. So, oh yeah, easy come, easy go, baby.
Yeah, once in this stage, it's gonna go real crazy.
Yeah. What you eating?
Chicken.
Nice.
Straight up chicken. I got New York strip steaks. $12 a pound.
Oh, oof. What do you got for grocery stores out there? You got HEB?
No. We got, it's like called Bashes. And then there's, what I like is Sprouts Farmers Market. So it's like health food. It's like the Whole Foods of the West Coast, I think.
Okay. Yep, Sprouts.
That's where I typically shop, yeah.
Yeah, here in Connecticut, you got Big Y or you got Stop and Shop basically. If you want decent food, you definitely don't want to go to freaking the big box stores.
Yeah.
And
Like, even Whole Foods is like that too.
oh yeah, since it got bought up by Amazon,
Yeah.
it's not the same, man. Yeah. I like Big Y. I'll shout them out. Give me a sponsorship.
Shout out
Because
to Big Y with like pizzas and calzones and sandwiches and all that.
yeah, we used to go. Yeah, we used to go there all the time.
It's wicked good.
Dude, do you remember that day when I don't know why exactly we did it, but you ordered like a party pizza.
Oh, the Vinny, the
Yeah.
Invincible.
You ordered I remember I was walking with this giant pizza and we left the entrance of the place and there was like mad people coming and going because it was the weekend, it was nice out. And some woman was like in her truck. Of course, they decided to drive right in front of the store, so they got to wait for all the pedestrians. And I must have just kept walking out into traffic and not looking. And she was like, "Ah, oh, come on, what the?" And you were like, "But ma'am, pedestrians have the right of way." And she lost her mind.
Yeah, I mean, facts don't care about your feelings.
Oh,
All right.
you don't drive by the main entrance of a grocery store on the weekend. You go in from the back. Oh god, that was so funny, dude. That I'll remember that for a long time. Oh
That was
yeah.
a good one. I remember that now. Now you bring it up. I've had so many situations like that. It's like, yeah,
Oh
I've
yeah.
gotten better with it over the years.
Yeah, yeah, that was funny. That was a good time. I remember that because I still renovate Big Y's for my job. So
He still remembers that.
yes, yes. Although unfortunately, dude, work they hit me with some BS this end of this week. Remember how I thought I was going to first shift? I got 2 more weeks of third shift, dude.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, I brought up your screen. Did you want me to do that? Yeah, I got two. Yeah. So I got 2 more weeks of third shift. So that basically makes live streaming impossible Monday through Thursday, at least on my end, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Time difference.
Yeah. We can't. Yeah. Because I usually leave here around 6-ish, depending on where we're going. And we're going to Boston.
9 o'clock for you right now.
Yeah. But I've only been up for a few hours, dude. I'm gonna go finish cleaning the kitchen and cook some food after this, and yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing. I'm like, cook the dog's food and in the kitchen. I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning for tomorrow. So.
What's your drive like?
That's sweet. It's only like 10 minutes up the road. It's
Nice.
Like up the road in one turn.
Nice.
So I get an hour lunch. I can come home for lunch. You know.
Yeah.
Eat my food in my living room. Take the dog out, and then go back to work. It's like the reset.
Beautiful. Yeah, I miss those days. Well, I have to say, I only travel about 10 minutes to get to the boss's house, but then after that we have to, you know, freaking hour and a half, or yeah, a little over an hour on Monday one way, and then Boston the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours, right? 2, 3 hours.
2.5 if we're going into the city, but we can usually make it in 2. The way I drive. I drive. Yeah. Yeah. No. No, I go 10 over in Connecticut. I'll say it. They don't pull you over for that in Connecticut.
If you don't go 10 over, it's just same as Arizona here, dude. If you don't go like 50 over, yeah, you're gonna be like dead.
Yeah.
Everybody else is going like 80 over.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. And I know a bunch of state troopers in Connecticut, and they won't pull you over till you hit 15 on the highway. 15 over.
Yeah, there's a stand down order. I don't know what's going on with that, but
They've had that for a long time. The state troopers do not have quotas in Connecticut anymore, so they've actually are more effective police because of it. So they don't have to freaking run around and try to find motor vehicle infractions and stuff. They're actually focusing on, the real criminals,
real crime,
domestic issues. Yeah.
And they're not just working for the corporate traffic.
No. That goes out the window with all the towns. And when we go to Massachusetts, dude, it's like I'm Mass Pike 65 the whole way.
Yeah, Massachusetts cop, they don't mess around, kid.
Oh, dude.
Fucking wicked smart,
dude.
The waiting on the exits there.
Right at the state line, most of the time. the DOT's insane. They're crazy.
There's a lot of shady stuff going on in Springfield.
Well, yeah, Springfield. Oh my god, dude, that police department. Whew.
Oh my god, dude.
The detectives are chill, which is weird. Maybe it's because of the stuff they see, but yeah, dude, the beat cops. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crypto in the Northeast yet?
Yeah.
Northeast crypto. Just like just rebrand our whole thing. Just have an accent the whole time.
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
Like, yeah, we really don't talk like that normally. It's like it's for the podcast.
Yeah, it's for the algorithm,
It works.
Yeah, it's just the interesting place up here, man, New England. It's hard to describe. You've lived it, but like you go out west and it's a totally different feel.
Culture is different. Yeah, people are different. It's fun. Like going to different places.
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I loved it out west, man. The people were super friendly. I was in Utah though. but the people were super friendly. I had long hair at the time too. I looked like a dirty hippie.
Long haired, young, freaky people.
Like,
Not fly.
yeah, I don't know. It's gorgeous out there. The people were happy, sunny all the time.
That's why I love Arizona, man. It's never ending summer here.
Yeah, where you are?
Yeah, it's constant summer every single day, dude.
Because if you go to Flagstaff, some of those other places, like especially the rim, right around the rim of the Grand Canyon and stuff, whew,
Yeah, that's more north.
it gets cold in the wintertime, buddy.
Yeah, it's a higher altitude.
Yeah, 0 degrees at night. Like
What's awesome about Arizona, so it's like if you want colder weather, you can just go north up towards the Grand Canyon. And if you want warmer weather, you come down south towards the border.
Yeah.
Tucson.
Yeah. Because I was in February. I hit the Grand Canyon in February when I went. And I went out at night hoping that I was going to be able to see the Milky Way from the southern rim.
Desert, dude.
Yeah. But I was on the top of the southern rim in the middle of the night, dude. I put on all the clothes that I had brought with me because we flew, and I was still cold.
Like a homeless man.
It was like 0 degrees that night, dude. It was crazy.
You were wearing the Balenciaga 7-layer jacket.
Yeah. And you know what's really crazy? So when I did Mount Washington the first time, hiking it at least, it was October. It was like Halloween, dude. And it was 70 degrees and sunny. It was hot that day. No wind.
Things change quick on that mountain.
Oh, yeah. They had that.
Notorious for that.
They had that snowstorm in June.
Yeah.
People died.
Yeah, people they're not prepared, and they think it's just some little hill. I mean, it looks like it, but they underestimate it, and yeah, it ends up killing them.
Yeah. I mean, I was prepared. I was stacked to the max with gear, which sucked.
It's good to be. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
Yeah. Because my girlfriend at the time, everybody had walking sticks but me. I think walking sticks are ridiculous. Plus, I always have my dog.
They're good for like really steep terrain, but like I'm talking scree.
We did have some of that, but
like there is no path. Like you're going up the side of a cliff.
yeah, I mean, my dog kind of yanked me up the whole way, dude. But a little bit. But it was like, I don't know. We were coming down, and there was a lot of trap boulders on the way down. With those razor sharp barnacles, and yeah, she had a horrible time. And I did too, because I had to wear her backpack on the front of me, so I couldn't see my own feet. And I had to help my dog navigate through that crap.
I climbed the La Platas over in Colorado. It's like the 13K. It's like this section where it's like all like loose boulders, and if there's like a party below you, you just like knock one loose boulder and it just like starts bouncing down and it like starts making other boulders fly all over the place. It's so dangerous.
La Plata, Colorado. That's out near Durango.
Platas.
Huh?
Yeah. It's near Mancos. It's in the town of Mancos.
Nice. Yeah, that would suck, huh? You hear some rocks falling, you look up, and you're like, oh, it's one rock. It looks like it's gonna miss us too.
Yeah, it's a dangerous route.
And then it's like, oh wait, another rock. Oh god, a bunch of rocks. Oh god, now a boulder's moving.
It starts triggering. It just makes the other rocks start falling.
The worst kind of avalanche ever.
Yeah, they call it scree. It's like, but it's on such steep terrain where it's like you knock one loose, it like starts triggering others. And like the whole time, like you could hear the river from the water and the snow melting from the top of the mountain. Like it was going underneath like all the boulders that we were climbing under it, so you could hear a river underneath.
Huh.
Very crazy.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrifying.
That was cool. You realize, like, the place is fucking. It's got some to it. There's a lot of power.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I can only imagine. I can imagine. I've been certain places, but it's like never seen that before. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. You have anything else you want to talk about, bud?
I think we covered most of it there. Just be expecting this week is like the week I'm gonna be trading.
Yep.
So do it. So
Yeah, I mean everybody knows what I'm into, so go check out the last video. Maybe I'll put a portfolio for the week up. Not financial advice, just what I'm invested to at the moment.
yeah, none of this is not financial advice. So we're just giving you our own opinion. Whatever you do with it, that's on you.
Yep. Don't blow up your account. Don't be a dum dum.
Done it ourselves, so don't feel alone.
Oh yeah. Good times. Good
All right,
times.
dude. Well, that's pretty much wraps it up. So until next time, this is Crypto Corey.
And I'm Money Mike.
And this is Manic Money 5.
Peace.